Yo, what is going on guys, it is Cynnnical, and today for you guys I wanted to do a Kingdom Hearts 3 discussion video talking about Sora. So as you guys would probably know, we've had some amazing footage so far of Kingdom Hearts 3. Absolutely amazing. Now, one thing that sort of comes expected is, obviously, how powerful will Sora be this time round in Kingdom Hearts 3? We do know that this is the end of the Xehanort saga. A lot is going to happen in this game, which obviously means that Sora is going to need to be extremely powerful to be able to take on the foes that we're going to be encountering in Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, from the footage that we have received, the recent E3 2015 footage, and even back with the D23 footage we got in 2013, it was pretty clear that Sora is going to be a lot stronger in Kingdom Hearts 3 in comparison to, you know, any other Kingdom Hearts game. Sora is looking extremely powerful. Now, this has sort of raised the question, however, with inside of the Kingdom Hearts community, with inside of different sort of forum posts, and even a few people coming to me on Ask FM, we're sort of wondering, you know, is Sora going to be overpowered? Now, this sort of has people worried, but then again, it does have people excited. Now, for me personally, I know when I watched that E3 2015 trailer, which is a perfect example of how Sora is looking in terms of his strength, it's a clear example of, oh damn, he has learned obviously quite a lot, and he is looking 10 times more powerful than he's ever been. And it got me super excited because all of the different sort of combat techniques and features that we're going to be able to use in Kingdom Hearts, you know, we've got so many different options this time round. But yes, I know at the end of all of that excitement, we sort of have to sit down and we have to sort of think, well, actually, is he going to be overpowered? Now, this is sort of a two-way street. Now, I want to basically sort of clarify that I don't believe that with all of the different combat techniques and features that we're going to be getting in Kingdom Hearts 3, I do not think that, you know, Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be an easy game. Now, first of all, let's talk about Sora in terms of strength and how he's looking like so far in Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, the different combat techniques he can so far use in Kingdom Hearts 3 is Keyblade transformations. He can use the free running. Obviously, the return of flow motion is back, so whether or not flow motion attacks are returning with flow motion, I have no idea. It looks like that, you know, flow motion probably will return in the terms of flow motion attacks from that attack that we saw in the E3 2015 trailer. But a thing to note is this isn't called flow motion, but the reason why I'm calling it flow motion is it's easier to identify for fans who don't really keep up with the news. So this time around it is actually called attraction flow. With inside of the attraction flow, it means that we can also summon these theme park rides that can be used to obviously deal damage on the battlefield and use them to our advantage to obviously eliminate anything within sight. So we also have that. We also have the evolution of magic. Magic is going to be that much more pretty much like upgraded. It's going to be really good in Kingdom Hearts 3. We can actually use it for not only attacking but also to combine it with the other techniques. So like we saw in the trailer, we saw that Sora used a blizzard, and then he could basically grind along the trail of ice that was left behind from when he used blizzard, and he could activate flow motion through using that. We also have summons returning. Tetsuya Nomura confirmed that yes, summons are going to be returning in Kingdom Hearts 3, and he even touched upon the whole idea of dry forms returning as well. Apparently they're being considered. Also, team attacks are making a return, sort of similar to the way limits worked as well. So yes, like usual, we can team up with Donald and Goofy, but it looks like team attacks are going to be a lot more sort of advanced in Kingdom Hearts 3, and sort of to the point where it looks like we're going to be able to work as an actual team, all three of us together, combining our moves to create special different certain attacks. So let's take all of those different features, which is a lot of different features, into consideration. From all of that information right there and all the different techniques, we can clearly see that Sora is going to be extremely strong in Kingdom Hearts 3. However, in a way, this makes sense, and I know a few people are complaining about how many options that we do have as far as, you know, attacking goes in Kingdom Hearts 3, but it does make sense, due to the fact that Sora has come a long way from the points of Kingdom Hearts 1 to obviously the point now, Kingdom Hearts 3, so in some sense, it obviously does make sense that Sora knows how to obviously use all of these different techniques. You know, it sort of confuses me sometimes in games, especially like a franchise, a long-running franchise, where you play as this main protagonist. Obviously at the first start of the game in a franchise, he's not going to be that strong because, you know, he's only just sort of learning. But then by the end of the game in a certain franchise, the character still, like when you start the game, he just doesn't appear to have learned anything. So it really does make sense that Sora knows how to obviously use a lot of these sort of, I suppose you could say, techniques. But however, does this mean that the game is going to be easy? Well, the reason why I don't believe so is this time round, the AI is that much more improved, and obviously the AI, meaning the Heartless, the enemies, and the bosses, the artificial intelligence within inside of Kingdom Hearts 3 has been notched up a lot. And I believe a while back, basically Disney Interactive, which obviously have a big part in Kingdom Hearts 3, they said that Kingdom Hearts 3 will have intense battles and it will be more difficult. Now, you're probably wondering, how can it be more difficult when we're so much more overpowered in comparison to previous titles? But that is the confirmation right there, and obviously, now that we're running on this, you know, way stronger hardware, it means that we can have more Heartless in certain areas. Bosses can be a lot more advanced and a lot more complicated and stuff like that. And also, we got the confirmation that AI is going to be obviously more advanced due to the hardware and stuff, and Square Enix, not too long ago, were recruiting more AI engineers. I actually did a video talking about how Square Enix were recruiting more AI engineers. So with Sora being more strong and more powerful, it also means that the enemies of Kingdom Hearts 3, the bosses, the Heartless, the Unversed, whatever, it means that all of them, they're also going to be getting an upgrade as well. We also saw in the trailer that of course, the enemies in the battlefield know how to work together, and we saw this basically with the Bulls. They teamed up and they formed into like a formation, and then obviously they charged Sora, Donald, and Goofy. We also saw that with the sort of dandelions in the Rapunzel world, obviously one of the Heartless in that area actually spawned out little other mini Heartless. So clearly, it's not just Sora getting an upgrade this time around, but it's also the enemies and the bosses of the game as well. So for people who are sort of concerned about, you know, how Kingdom Hearts 3 is probably going to be so easy due to the fact that Sora is looking really overpowered, do not worry guys, because with Sora being overpowered, it also means that the enemies are going to come that way as well. Otherwise guys, I've been Cynnnical. I just wanted to touch upon this topic. I know a few people were sort of worried about it. Obviously we won't truly be able to see whether the game is easy or hard until we actually get our hands on the game, whenever that may be. But until the meantime, it really is looking like this game is probably going to be one of the harder ones out of the bunch. So otherwise guys, I've been Cynnnical. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.